Well, brothers and sisters of the metal persuasion, I think we can officially say that we have made it. We've made it into the mainstream. And Knocked Loose going on to Jimmy Kimmel, I think has solidified kind of how metal's slowly creeping into the meta of mainstream, which is amazing. I think that's awesome. It's a great step because if you're anything like me, you've grown up listening to metal, all different genres and all different types of metal, or played metal, or done whatever genre that you've performed in, and you've always heard stuff like, "Oh my God, why are they screaming, making that noise?" But I think we've made it now, and I think there's a couple bands that we can thank for this. I think Kublai Khan, for example, was a good gateway for a lot of people that probably haven't listened to metal, like their TikTok virality that they've taken off with. Spirit Box, what's the name of the guys in the mask? God, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like those. Oh my God, Sleep Token. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I couldn't think of their name. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so bands like that have like slowly been pushing like heavier genres like into virality as of late. Now, I'm not saying that because I'm a little bit older, so I remember my first exposure to a band that would be considered kind of a heavier genre of music when I was a kid. Like I remember Ace Ventura when I was not even a few years old when it came out, and Cannibal Corpse was in that movie. So it's been around. Like there's been a slow push, like a really just gentle push for metal to be in the limelight and to be in the light of normal society so far. It's the factor of it being a pariah has been slowly been chipping away. And I'm happy to see that. It's really awesome. I'm finally good. But anyway, getting down to brass tacks, what I wanted to actually specifically talk about was this awesome Jimmy Kimmel performance by Knocked Loose. Now, granted, Knocked Loose isn't the heaviest band in the world, right? Like, it's not like deathcore, you know what I mean? But it's a step in the right direction. And I think the response to the performance in of itself, everybody complaining, is absolutely hysterical. And it gives the attention that's deserved for it, to be quite frank with you. And, Jimmy Kimmel has had more alternative music on in the past, and that's not anything new. I mean, he has Green Day and Blink-182 and bands like that are like alternative, and I'm like probably, I don't know, there's probably hundreds of other bands, or not hundreds, but there's probably been other bands that have gone on to Jimmy Kimmel and these other talk shows that are played that are out of the norm genres of music. But I think this Knocked Loose performance with Poppy really has given it the eyes that it needs. Because a lot of the response that I've seen online, people have been complaining about it first and foremost. Oh my God, so scary, terrifying. But then there's also a lot of the positive response from people like me who are like, dude, this is awesome. I'm really happy this happened. And it's good for our genre of music. It's good for heavy music. It's good for these like niche genres to be getting this kind of exposure and getting this publicity and be put in the limelight like this. But I think also too, a band like Knocked Loose is the perfect type of band, in that more kind of hardcore, like sort of core genres, like to do that, because they're just, unapologetic about the fact that they're like, we don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. In fact, there was an article I saw where it was literally titled that "Sorry, Not Sorry." And that's exactly what you need. And I think now you're going to see a push. I would not be surprised if eventually Sleep Token and bands like that start getting put in. They very well might have already. I don't keep up with daytime TV, so leave down in the comments if bands like that have already been on Jimmy Kimmel, if I'm just kind of blabbering my mouth. But I wanted to make this video to say, like, I think it's kind of cool that metal's slowly getting pushed into the limelight, and it's getting a lot more exposure. Things like TikTok have really helped, in my personal opinion, our genre of music and or genres of music and metal as a whole. Like, alternative genres have only benefited from social media. But you tell me in the comments what you think about Knocked Loose's performance? Did you like it? Did you think it was bad for metal? Do you think it was good? Because I'm genuinely interested in the consensus of people that are involved in these genres of music. And this is what we play and write and, you know, and are participating in, to say the least. And the representation of the genres of music that we like. So, just wanted to say that keep doing that, Jimmy Kimmel, even though I cannot stand you at all whatsoever. Keep bringing on bands like this. It only helps us in the end, and it helps get you publicity, whether it's negative or not. I think this is great for any kind of metal genre, alternative genres of music. Good stuff. If you like the video, guys, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one.